Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? My name is Dan and welcome back to the channel, and here we have it guys. The first leg of the semi-finals has been completed away from home against Cruz Azul in the capital in Mexico City. No, I thought it was always going to be a difficult game, not because Cruz Azul are anything special. I think they have a unique, distinctly average team. I don't think there's any really outstanding players in that team. But they more to do with the officiating. The refereeing decisions has been a bit weird in Mexico of late, and oh mate, the officiating in this game is absolutely terrible. I won't blame it completely on the officiating though. There was many different things that we're going to talk about in terms of the refereeing decision, the VAR and all that lot. But we'll go into the actual performance, first off. And the first thing I want to talk about is Santiago Sandoval again, popping up with a goal again, brilliant goal. Kind of a Hormiga kind of goal, I think it was a shot from Marion. Keeper parried it out and then Santi slots it in. That's kind of a typical goal for Hormiga, so that's really cool. I think Santi's going to take the mantle now from Hormiga. I think Hormiga's going to go to Europe, like I said in the last video, and I think Santi's going to take the mantle now and become the star boy. I guess some people hate that word. I quite like it. I think he's going to be the star boy of this team. Scores a really good goal, brilliant. And then they go and then we go and concede. Look, people talking about Charlie Rodriguez of all players scoring a golazo. Like, it was a blatant cross. He wasn't meant to chip the keeper. He wasn't trying to score a goal. He was trying to cross the ball and fumbled it, and it just looped over Wally and went in. Some people criticising Wally for that. I'm not totally blaming him. Nobody, including Charlie Rodriguez, thought that Charlie Rodriguez was going to shoot on goal. It was a really wide angle. It was a cross that kind of just looped over the keeper and went in. Completely accidental, average goal, but people are going to talk about it like it's the goal of the century. And yeah, I don't really blame Wally too much for that, although Wally has been a bit shaky in these last few games. But, he's only just starting to get regular games in our team, so he's probably still not quite used to getting match fitness and stuff yet. So I've got to take that in mind as well. And then a really good goal from Sepulveda, a really good cross from Gomez, fantastic cross actually, it was brilliant, right on the money. Great striker's header goal into the goal. Brilliant, 2-1, you're thinking, cool, this is right. And then Cruz Azul go and get the softest penalty you'll ever see. And look, people, this is gonna be debated by everyone. If it goes for you, it's definitely a penalty. If it goes against you, it's definitely not a penalty. I understand that there's bias in there, but the touch was extremely soft. I don't think it should have been given because it was barely any contact. Very dubious decision to reward that penalty. It's a good penalty. He sent Wally the wrong way, so credit to him for that. But I thought it was a really soft penalty to give, especially in a knockout kind of setting. But it is what it is. And then we managed to hold out and get a 2-2 draw, which is, I think, on average, I think is slightly unfair to Chivas. I think Chivas were the better team, especially in that first half. We pretty much bossed them in that first half. The second half, Cruz Azul really did grow into the game. We allowed that. And, you can say they're deserving of a goal, but I think the 2 goals they got was just flukes, in my opinion. You can argue with that in the comments if you want, but Charlie Rodriguez will tell you he didn't mean to shoot that goal, and the guy that conceded the penalty, got given the penalty, kind of knew that it probably wasn't a penalty, and was given it anyway. Very dubious refereeing in this game, but it is what it is. It's what we expect now. We have to kind of play against that. If it goes to VAR against us, chances are it's going to get ruled out. VAR just hates Chivas now, which is, it is what it is. We're going to accept that as well. But focusing on our performance, I thought we had a really good game. Wally, unlucky to concede 2 goals, but I thought he still had a decent game. I think he made a couple of really good saves. Santiago again bossing the game. Sepulveda, I think, had a really good game. Marin was a bit quiet in my opinion. I mean, his shot, I think, similar to the goal in the quarterfinals. I think we had a long range ish shot and which was deflected, and then Santiago scored the goal. I'm pretty sure that was Marin too. But apart from that, Marin didn't do too much. I really want to see Aguero start. I think Aguero was really, really on fire when he came on. He had a couple of really half decent chances. He just hasn't been able to get enough time to really get into the game, I feel like. And I feel like he deserves a start. And yeah, look, well, we saw the game out. Richie had a bit of an injury. Hopefully, that's not serious because we kind of really need him. He's one of our important players. And obviously, he could on the cusp go to the World Cup for Mexico still. Considering Huescas and Araujo may not be fit for the World Cup, so he might still be in contention. So hopefully, that's not a serious injury. But yeah, look, before the game, I was telling everyone if we just don't lose this game, and that's what I wanted us to do against Tigres in the quarters. Don't lose the away game, take it home, and we did that. We got a draw, 2-2. It's still level playing field. We're at home now in the next leg on Saturday night, Sunday morning my time, and it's everything to play for. It's at the Jalisco now, not the Akron. The Akron's obviously being prepared for the World Cup, but Jalisco is still a home stadium for Chivas. So anywhere in Guadalajara is a home stadium for Chivas. There's going to be millions of Chivas fans. I say millions, there will be tens of thousands of Chivas fans there. It would feel like a home game, a proper game, and I'd expect us to put performance in. At the Akron, we've made that an absolute fortress. It's extremely difficult to beat us at the Akron now, and I want us to do that in Jalisco as well. And yeah, we got a massive opportunity to get into a final, which is absolutely fantastic. Milito's debut season. Well, not his debut season, but his second season getting to a final will be a massive achievement for Milito. So, still everything to play for. We haven't lost this game. The real thing was not losing this game. Cruz Azul are an average team. I feel like we are well better than them, and we deserve to be in that final. We just need to go out there and put a massive performance, one more again at home, in front of our home fans, and get the result, and go into that final. But yeah, look, I thought we were decent side in this game. We weren't outplayed at all. They had a couple of lucky goals, couple of kind of contentious goals, and if it wasn't for that, we probably would have won this game 2-0. So it's everything to play for in the home leg, like I said. And big up Santiago Sandoval. I think he's an absolute starlet right now. He's going to be a really top player for us. Hopefully we'll start Guayo, like I said, in the second leg. And just really go for it. Players like Sepulveda, they're stepping up as well with a goal. Just all about keeping our actual big players, Richie, Cotoro, Campillo. We need to keep them fit as possible because we need them in the next leg, and obviously if in the final, God willing, we make it there. I'm quite happy with this result. To be honest with you, it would have been great to have a win, but a draw's decent. I just didn't want us to lose this game, and we didn't do that. We played really quite well. I mean, the last 10-15 minutes or so, Cruz were really trying. As the home team, you expect that. We dealt with it very well. It's all to play for now. I think like I said, we're in touching distance of that final now, and whoever we play in the final, I think we have a chance of winning it. So, touch wood, God willing. So, hopefully on Sunday we have some, a really good, happy video again on Sunday. We can talk about it. But whatever happens, I think we've done really well, considering 5 players have gone to the World Cup already. Our biggest 5 players, our star striker, our starting goalkeeper, one of our best midfielders, and then obviously Roma, I guess, and Piojo, you can talk about being a little bit unimportant in this team. I don't think we're missing Piojo, and I don't think we're missing Roma all that much either, to be honest with you. We are kind of missing Talo a little bit, and I guess we're kind of missing Hormigo, although we're talking about Santiago Sandoval, and we're not really talking about Hormigo at the moment. We're not talking about, we're missing him, his goals, and blah, blah, blah. Santiago's stepping up, and hopefully he can do that. He's been the player of the Ligia so far for me. Obviously, there's at least 3 more games left of the Ligia, or 4 more if you count the other semi-final. But, I think he's been the absolute best player in the tournament, or one of them anyway. And, it's a testament to him that we're not talking about Hormigo, like I said. So, Yeah, anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I mean, the game was really quite decent. The officiating was terrible, but the game itself was pretty decent. Our performance was alright, and we did the job, not losing away from home, so we could take it to the home leg. And I'm expecting a big performance from every single one of these players in the next leg, in the next leg, because obviously it's at home, it's in front of our people, and we need to make sure that we get into that final because it will be absolutely huge for this football club. So, and it's been a huge season so far. Great regular season. Hormiga's breakout career coming to fruition. Obviously going to the World Cup and then hopefully go to Europe and to a decent team over there. Talavera coming out as well as Mexico's best goalkeeper at the moment. So, and obviously, 120 anniversary as well, and records breaking in left, right, centre. So, goals records as well. We've beaten our gold record now. We've scored the most goals in the regular season. We've scored the most goals in the season now. I think it's like 47 or something now. I can't even remember, 46. But it's brilliant. It's been good so far. So, it just feels um, kind of like fate, I guess. But I don't want to throw that word out too much. But yeah, anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know what you think we can do in the home leg. Santiago Sandoval, we'll talk about him for days if you like. I thought Wally's a bit unlucky to concede two. I don't expect him to stay, actually. I do feel like he will sell him in the summer and get another goalkeeper in. Maybe Santiago from Tapatio or someone else, maybe. But maybe that keeper from Leon, I can't remember his name. But I feel like Wally deserves to go to, I don't know, to Pachuca or Puebla and being their starting goalkeeper. At the moment, he's doing a decent-ish job keeping us in games. So far, so good for him. So, yeah, let me know about all those things, guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you in a few days and we'll talk about the next leg and hopefully a decent result. So, yeah, thanks, guys, for watching. We do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.